I think we're going to start out with a shot of yours truly, Keyboard Cat. There he is this morning. Is he cute or is he cute? We're a little late this morning getting started, about 10 minutes late. Normally we start Pacific time, 10 a.m. weekday mornings. And Nicer Light says hi. Stormy Taxi says, hi, I'm back. Welcome back. Lucas is here as usual, and we love it. Rafe says hi. VXN says yes. Poma says hello. Lexio VR says hello. Stormy Taxi. Yeah, I remember. How can I forget a name like Stormy Taxi? Remember that Stormy Taxi Driver movie? Can you say hi to somebody? Let's go over and get the regular show started with some coffee and some music. Some of our regular things. Here we are with our opening verse. Yes. One more round of the cat. One more round. One more. Yuki. Hello, Yuki. Hey there, Yuki. I know Yuki can also mean snow or this person's name. Hey, Yuki, I am planning a trip to Japan sometime in the next, I don't know, year or so. And we want to see cherry blossom. We might go over to Seoul, but we definitely want to see Tokyo, maybe Kyoto. I don't know where all, but Lucas says Keyword Cat will always be cute. Lazy, oh my God, I'm in number 3. Yes, welcome, Cloudy, Lazy Cloudy. Dog or cat? Well, cat. Ooh, Pancake Bird. My exams started today. I remember when I took an entrance exam to go to this private high school that I went to, a Jesuit school. They had an entrance exam. And as it turned out, then when you entered as a freshman, there were 6 levels of, I guess, intelligence. So you'd be in a classroom of people of equal intelligence. And that's right, VXN, never forgetting the original. And so you try, well, I tried hard on that exam because I wanted to make sure I got in at all. And it turns out I scored second to the highest room. Room 16 was the highest. 1 was the smartest. And I remember, who was the dumbest? I think it was, I can't remember, but I knew some people in there. Anyway, I tried hard, and it was good because it got me in competitive digs, but it was also bad because it meant I had to work my ass off with a bunch of smart guys. Right? Like the live, friends. Yeah, thank you, Yuki. Yuki, I had a good friend in college when I was in Japan, and he lived down in one of those islands down in the south. Is it Kyushu? His parents had a sweater factory, and he was a good karate guy, really good karate guy, Yuki. He was a party guy too. He liked the hippie days. Pancake Bird says first exam went pretty well. I'm going to score 90%. That'll do. Yeah. So, what have we got going today? It's cloudy, a little cloudy. We've been having kind of smoky days here because there's forest fires around us, and the smoke kind of blows in and pollutes our air. Lucas is my man. Lucas says, like the live and subscribe to the channel. That's what we do. Luke, thank you, man. He's my manager. Nicer light. Mechi 2 C2 says, I like apple and banana. Yeah, I do too. What languages do I know? Teeny bits of Polish and Italian, mostly English and some Japanese. I can get around in Japan. Sort of, I talk like a third grader. Like that. Lucas says, you're a Brazilian manager. Don't forget that. Lucas, you are going down in history as the man right here. Yeah. And we put your name on some of these paintings, I'm sure. By the way, there's a link in the description of this video to eBay, and it means you can see some of the paintings and drawings that we do on this live stream, and you can look at them at your leisure, see them enlarged, see them in a room setting, even bid on them. So try it. Nadita, do I speak Indonesian? I can barely spell Indonesian. No, I don't. Sorry. Pancake Bird says, I know 3 languages and want to learn Japanese. Yeah. It's fun going to Japan if you're a regular Caucasian guy and you can speak Japanese. It's kind of fun because they don't expect it, and it's just kind of fun. It lets them know you care. I love chocolate, nicer light. Yeah. Lucas says, the language of my country is Portuguese, but I speak English and a little bit of Spanish too. That's pretty good. I hear it's easier to learn languages when you're a kid. So, I don't know. I know lots of adults who are trying. Paintings, I think, are around $50 US, I think, which is a pretty good deal because they're worth much more. I sometimes sell paintings for like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000. So a $50 painting with Keyboard Cat and your name is a pretty good deal. Whether you like it or not, it's a good dang deal. Yes, it would be nice to get one. It would tell people when you got a Keyboard Cat painting hanging in your house by the guy, the original Keyboard Cat, artist, it tells people where your head's at, It's not like having a picture of anything would be good. I was going to say John Glenn or the moon. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm a buy one, says VXN, Vixen. Yes, pick one up. Get a goodie. I'm going to list up some more of them maybe today. I'm not sure if that's going to happen today or not, but I need to get more of them up there. I'm approaching 200 days of this, 200 paintings anyway, of this good time we call the Keyboard Cat vibe. Because Keyboard Cat is all about, here, I prepared this little. There it is. This live stream is dedicated to anybody and anything in this universe with the intention of spreading and living love, generosity, happiness, creativity, humor, and kindness. If these things ring a bell with you, then you're in the right place and you're with the right comrades, your people out here. So So sorry, the toy is all sold out. And the company, I'm not sure if Think Geek even exists anymore. I need to check on that. Muxed says, hello, I'm Muxed. I made a mushroom out of paper mache. Well, I don't think I would eat it. We're going to do a painting today of, one of my favorite artists is Andy Warhol. And I've got a picture of him here somewhere. Here's Andy Warhol meeting you know who, Alfred Hitchcock. Andy was in awe of Alfred and probably vice versa. But anyway, Andy is one of my favorite artists of all time. Incredible stuff. Part of art history for not just the world, but the universe. And so today we're going to do, of course, Andy was famous for doing, how old am I? 74? Blubbus. That's a good name. Andy Warhol, yep. He was something else. He died pretty young. He got a lot done. Anyway, he got famous for taking things from a grocery store, like a box of Brillo pads, or a bottle of Coca-Cola, or a can of Campbell's soup, doing really cool paintings and silkscreens of it, and then springing them on the art world, making millions of dollars, and teaching us that our pop culture itself is really part of the art world, the fine art world. Oh, Vixen says, I'm sorry I have to go, but I'll hopefully be back soon. All right, we will be waiting. See you. Thanks, man. Thanks, Vixen. I'm here for fun. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Play. That's what it's all about. Keyboard set cat says, play. Yeah. Kurt Vonnegut, my favorite author of all time, whose picture I have on the office wall right here, said, we are put on this earth to fart around, and don't let anybody tell you anything different. Hey, here's a couple things. Here's me with David Carradine. I was in a movie with him called Midnight Terror, I think is the name of it. You search it, you'll find it. I played a coroner, I think, or something, and he played a sheriff or something, and he played a drunk guy, and he did a pretty good job. I don't know, maybe he was drunk. I do not know. What else do we got? What else do we got here? Here I am with Chuck Woolery. I think he was the host on Dating Game or something, but he was a host on a TV show that I was on in Hollywood years and years ago. And here's a little thing I wrote down on a piece of cardboard. Give random a chance. There's more than enough to go around. If you only remember one thing from this whole live stream experience, remember that. Value random. Let it do its job. Let it do its job. There's a pair of plywood shoes me and my dad made. I still got them upstairs. They're not very comfortable, but they are economical. You can get like 30 some pairs out of one single sheet of plywood, which is pretty good. That's a lot of shoes. Okay, so there is the cat up there, that furry ball. That is the cat. Maxed says, I'm from Ukraine. We had some people here last week fixing our dishwasher that were from Ukraine. Two very, very nice and smart gentlemen. Yeah, it was an honor to meet them. Stylish Gamer is back. Remember, I love that name. And thanks for coming back. So give us a like. Get your like finger in there. Give us a like, and if you have friends whose life needs a little keyboard cat in it, if they're artists or poets or musicians or YouTubers or just people who love pop culture, turn them on to this channel. They will be glad. They'll thank you for it. Here's a thing I got from YouTube. It looks like a big YouTube chrome-plated belt buckle, and it's for congratulations on our first 100,000 subscribers with Keyboard Cat. That was so cool. That was so cool. And here I am with the black t-shirt and some friends. There's Jerry Cook on the far right. And we were with the Coen brothers down in Louisiana, where they were working on a film called Miller's Crossing, I think. Nice guys. We got to see their show and their operation. It was great. It was in a big brick complex. It was nice, very nice. So let's get back to the script. But first I need another sip of coffee. I need something, something to keep me perky. Nicer Light says, Salamu alaikum, Komi? Man, I'm not good at that. Whatever that. Let's get this. Let's see if we can combine that lethargic cat, that veritable lump of orange fur, this room, and this plate of little fun things for a cat. Little food, little catnip. Hey, wake up, man. Stylish Gamer has 2 cats. Look at. Get you a nibble. Yeah, it's worth waking up for. That's so cool. Thank you, Python pal. It is Arabic for peace be upon you. Barry's getting into it, the meat of the issue. Yeah. And remember, take a minute sometime and visit charlieschmidt.com. There's all kinds of interesting stuff there. Videos, performances, paintings, drawings, announcements. Stylish Gamer, that's a fan now. I waited for 10 hours to watch your stream. Now that's a dedicated stream lover right there. I'm thinking, should I be doing this at another time of day? Maybe at 10 a.m. Pacific time. There's not that many people. Stylish Gamer's too young to stream. That's all right. Just hang in there. You can still have the Keyboard Cat vibe. It's available to anybody and anything. Even a pop can or a rock has the vibe. We can't get out of the vibe. We are the vibe. So either we realize it or not. McQuaid Brothers says, what a nice cat. He is pretty nice. His name is Presley, and we've had him for about a year and a half. Yeah, I could use a translator for lots of languages because so many of you out there are from other lands that aren't speaking English, and thank God for that. The world is a mixing pot, and we need to get along. Presley! He's licking his lips. Here's his tail. There's his toy. There's his window. And here are his choice of look. His snack and little beds. 1, 2, 3, 4 little beds for one little cat. Oh, he got his claw caught on this bed. Look at that, he's caught. There, you got caught again. Now he's on. There's his buttocks. Oh, he's not going to take any bed at all. He's going to sit on the windowsill, lick his loins, and away we go. So anyway, I was talking about Andy Warhol. And of course, I've been to New York and other places and seen his work in person, and even visited what they called the factory. And so today we're going to do a painting of a pseudo stylized can of Campbell's soup, but it's a short can like tuna, and it's cat food, keyboard brand cat food in the Andy Warhol spirit and the Campbell's motif. So there you go. Oh, I forgot, we were going to look at a couple of videos here real quick. You'd like that. Let's try this. Okay, let's try. This one's pretty good. It's very short, but it's just a very, very wild and crazy dance that Bento did one day. Now dig this. Well, I think dig this. Huh? It's not playing. Let's try this one. Now we got that one to play. Let's try this one again, the dancing one. Please play. That's pretty fast. Let's try it again. Oops. And thank you, Keyboard Cat. And there's one more clip I wanted to look at today with y'all from all over the universe. There are beings from other planets watching this too. This is called Neener. Yeah. All right. So there you go. We're through the lecture. We're through the opening sequence. We visited the cat. We fed him. We got him a little wasted on catnip. We've looked at 3 videos, at least once each. And now it is time to go upstairs and turn off these lights. Let's save the energy. And go upstairs to continue the Keyboard Cat vibe in the studio. I hear the free jazz music playing Happy Birthday, which is a great song when it's not somebody's birthday. It's just cool. Oh, look, it is getting sunny out. Dig that. The garden. The landing jet coming to town with you guys on it. Well, here we go. So here is something that I mocked up in Photoshop a while back. And keyboard cat. And we've got it lightly penciled out on that board there. And now we're going to have some serious fun. Okay, there it is. I think I'm going to do a little bit of marker on here. First of all, keyboard. So we're putting that shadow on there. And a kind of semi-meticulous approach for a guy such as myself. So I'm thinking of a trip to Asia, maybe South Korea and Japan. I used to live in Japan, in Tokyo, but I've never been to Korea. But I do want to try some Korean barbecue. I'm dying for barbecued chicken Korean style. I mean, I gotta get some. And I'd like to do it in Korea. Is it necessary to go to Seoul to get the Korean vibe, or can we do it in some other city that's maybe closer? And I'd like to see some cherry blossom time. Even though, yeah, I think I saw some cherry blossom when I lived in Japan. I didn't know. Yeah, a little black there, a little black here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's put some colors in here. And let's really put them up. Get them some random. All right, so I do like this music, and I do like this paint. This is this new fluorescent paint that paint manufacturers have just started to come out with mainstream ones. You used to only be able to get these kind of colors in spray paint in the hardware store, and it was used to mark property lines and stuff. They spray paint dirt, right? Well, I'm thinking that's looking kind of good. Now I'm gonna mix me up some weirdo green. Now, my friend Rick Woods, who does live in Seattle, and is an artist in his own right and in his own left, he likes it when I or anybody puts on a lot of paint. So it's like frosting. So this is for Rick. And maybe just some plain yellow in there. Anybody watching? Heck yes. Oh yeah. Don't forget to give us a like. This hot pink up the yin yang. Paint like this is like fishing and you don't know what kind of fish you're gonna catch. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I love to smear paint. A nice big gob on a brush. Got my name on it. Now let's try putting a little of that drop shadow on the word keyboard. Let's try a little of that with some purple. Just see what that does to the world. I'm starting to really like it. How about you? Maybe a little unexpected. What if somebody painted their house like that, where instead of, they don't just paint in one color for all the siding, they just keep changing, using up old paint and stuff. I'll bet it'd look cool. I know this looks cool. Maybe. Let's do a little something with the word cat. That's starting to be art. I want to do a little sponge. We're doing pretty good. How about getting your like finger out and liking this for us? We like that. We like the likes. And remember, this is all about the keyboard cat vibe for anybody in this universe and beyond that likes peace and love and art and cats. Okay? So on that note, I think I'm gonna sign off for today. That is looking so good. And it leaves me totally excited to do this again tomorrow, to continue on Friday on this painting, which I think is going to be a gem. That's a good one. Check it out. We're going to take a quick ride in closer to look at this thing and then sign off. Maybe get some solid food. Oh, come on, little boy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here's the whole place. And here is today's painting. There's an older painting of my hot rod car. That's a big block Chevrolet 454, 2 Hollies, tunnel ran, and ready to roll. And here is I think it's looking good. In fact, I know it is. Yeah. So we'll have a quick chat here. I like to take a seat. Put my feet up. We can't see the fancy shadow on that chair because it's got bedding piled on it. There is the cutest little sofa in the world. Keyboard kitty, says Gabriel Vacha. Andre is from Brazil. Brazil is a good place. I hope to get there one day. For my nose or for my cat or just for my soul. Yeah. So yeah, well, thanks. We did get some more likes. Thank you, thank you. There's what we can see of the soup painting so far. I'm going to zoom in on it. That would look good in your living room or dining room or bedroom. It's original. Lucas says, if you were in Brazil right now, what would you do? I would go to a restaurant. I would ask someone who lives there, what's the best restaurant for beef and potatoes and whiskey? And then I would go to that restaurant and I would do it up good. They got the best meat in Brazil, I know that. And I would like to go to a nice local place where people from the neighborhood go and just enjoy the company too. Hajir Sarshakame says, I love Keyboard Cat content. Well, it feels good to hear that. To a large degree, I am Keyboard Cat content. I don't know if that cat created me or if I created the cat, but we just don't care because we got each other and we got all of you. Yeah, says Andre Abade. At least we were lucky to be born here. That's right. Yeah. Well, Lucas, what restaurants, give me the top 2 restaurants you would suggest I go to. Not too expensive, but I'm willing to spend a little money and get some good Brazilian dinner. And also, if I were in Brazil, you ask what I would do, I would call you up and say, come on, have dinner with us. That's what I would do. That's exactly what I'd do. And then after dinner, we might need to go to another place and get some dessert and some good Brazilian coffee. Oh, the coffee in South America is so good. Coffee in America is not that good. They charge a lot for it and make a big deal out of it, but the good coffee, I think, stays in South America. Andre Abade says, look, there's no earthquake here. I know, that's a big plus. You know, you pick a nice place to live, it's got all kinds of things, but it has bad earthquakes. Come on, get out of there, right? I mean, if you can. I feel sorry for people who can't leave and have to suffer. No wars. Brazil is the most peaceful country. For sure. Of course. I don't even think Brazil has fighter jets. At least I hope they don't. What is the point? What are people trying to prove with all of this violence? I, for one, do not understand. Hajir says, Sarshakame says, Keyboard Cat is adorable. We love it. Nicerlet is in Palestine. Sweet. Well, we want people from every corner of the world and universe to tune into this, because if everybody picks up on the Keyboard Cat peace vibe, we don't have to worry about wars. We can take that money that we're spending on jets and bombs and spend it on, well, cat food for one thing, and steak dinners in Brazil. Everybody, if we can eliminate all the militaries and use that money for anything, we would give everybody on earth a chance to have a nice 2-week vacation in Brazil and have dinner with Lucas. Right? And that violence that you're talking about, Lucas, I think, you know, it can be cleaned up with the vibe. And I believe in the vibe big time. I do. I'm thinking maybe space aliens coming and helping us out to figure out how to make this thing gin around in a peaceful fashion so we can just have nice dinners instead of fights. I mean, who would rather have their family fighting on Thanksgiving than having a nice dinner on Thanksgiving or on any holiday or any day? The Real Pro Eric, I do remember that name. And this one that I can't pronounce, I wish I could, said hi. Kaseke boy. I don't know. Remember me? And Barnes says no. Well, lads and lassies, I think it's time for me to hit the last train to London and do some other things. I got to talk to, who else? A plumber and I don't know what else. I'm going to put up some videos. I put some videos up on under the category of shorts yesterday and day before, and they're pretty good. Check them out on this channel. Thank you, Lucas, for defending us. We look out for each other. We got each other's backs and fronts, for that matter, and sides. I am looking forward to some Korean chicken, fried chicken. I know about the barbecue, and it's good. I've had it in Los Angeles, and I'm looking forward to having it in Korea. But I am looking forward to some of that crispy Korean fried chicken and Korean beer. And then I want to get on up to Tokyo and have a big plate of sushi and a nice lunch with just nice katsudon buri. Oh man, I want that so bad. And I guess that's about it. So, y'all, have a good rest of the day and keep the vibe. Take care. Love you all.